All right, so we're gonna go a little bit farther down the path than usual. See what she gives us. Good. She really wants to be on my right, so I am actually gonna push her a little bit today. Good. To stay on my left so I can stay between her and any dogs that might approach us. The reason I'm doing this is that when we walked past, or when we walked onto the path here, past some dogs, she immediately veered across me, cut me off, and dug in, right? And that's not something to be frustrated by. It's just her talking to me. Yeah, like that. Come on. Good. It's just her expressing a desire and something that she wants to do. I don't mind that, but I need to be able to say no. And if she's going to try to go straight to demanding something, I'm going to stop her like this. I'm going to hold this pressure. Come on. Good. Good. So I'm going to watch her here. If she starts to dig in like that, good. I'm going to catch her before she has a chance to fully dig in. And let her know, like, hey, I hear you. I see you. We're still moving. Good. Get to the shade. Come on. Holding. Good. No. Good. Holding. That. The doubling down is the problem. Little pressure. Good. Asking. Good. Distracting herself. Good. Right. She's going to want to dig in like that. Nope. Okay. So here, I know this is more of a temper tantrum. Right. I'm not going to punish it, but I'm going to insist. Thank you. That she comes with me. Right. Right. So she's going to turn around, try to go back the other way. Holding the tension. I'm going to get to the side. And I'm going to wait. Good. Good. Come in. So the other thing I'm going to do is if she gets stuck in a position like that, or if she's going to really dig in, I don't want for her to double down on that. So I'm going to look for things to reward, reasons to turn off the leash pressure. Good. To get her to re-engage with me. So here, loose leash. Good girl. Thank you. Thank you. So what happened back there was she flicked her ears towards me and I turned off leash pressure and praised her for that. Good. Good girl. So we're gonna move back this way so we can see if we can get that again. Good. Thank you. Come on. Good. Good. So with her, because of her personality, sometimes the best thing to do is to ask if she starts to dig in. Ask as gently as possible. So there, she actually moved into the leash pressure so that she wouldn't have any tension on the leash once she laid down. Okay? Good. So she is trying to follow the rules, which are, you know, keep the leash loose as much as possible. Good. Good. While still trying to communicate what she wants. So here we go again. Come on. Super light leash pressure. Good. Thank you. So what I was saying is sometimes it's better to go as gentle and as light as possible with her because it doesn't give her more reason to double down. It doesn't further trigger her opposition reflex. Here. Good. She kept the leash loose. Good girl. And now I can lead her away if I want to. We'll go a little ways. I do want to walk her back past. Good. Back past those dogs again. Good girl. And then this is what we get. Much nicer. So it's really about finding a balance between knowing what she's going to do, what she's going to ask for. Good. and being able to catch her at that earliest stage when she starts to dig in or starts to ask for something, and respond then, so that you can keep your leash pressure, your conversation, as gentle and pleasant as possible. Okay, so we'll go back this way. And I'm not worried about her making that decision to come back this direction. That's not a problem for me. She's asking politely, and I was going to go this way anyways, and I'm not really about insisting that she yield to me every single time, you know? I don't have to be in complete control, as long as she can prioritize me. Here, just to see what we got. Good! Beautiful! That's a nice way to kind of test how engaged she is. If I stop, oh, good, good. That's a really hard one. There you go. And that's what you want. The more engaged she is, the sooner she'll realize, good, this way. The sooner she'll realize my change in speed. Got a little faster, so I'm gonna slow her down. Slow her down. Good, thank you. Thank you. Slow her down again. Good, that was nice. That was good. Very good. That's a very good girl. All right, speeding up again. Good. I'm gonna leave her on my left side. I want to see what she does, because the dogs are far enough away. We should be fine. Slow down. Okay. That's a little bit more tension than I would like, but she responded well. And these are just things to make note of, right? It's a little bit more tension than we were getting before. Good. So I might need to interrupt her a little sooner the next time. Or I might need to be prepared. Good girl. If a dog comes over, I'm going to need to be prepared to go around and get between her and the other dog so I can break her focus and move her away. Like this. So I'm going to switch here so she can see me while we go past. Good. Good. Come in. Little step. Good. Good. You're such a good girl. I know, these treats are huge today. Come on. That's not bad. Good. Catch that. Good. Good. You're such a good girl. Get it. Good. That was lovely. I'm going to scooch over so you stay out of poison oak. Yeah. And I'm going to get you back over to this side. Cool. So this is one of the places where, ideally, good, I would probably like to stay between her and the fence here, but I don't want her walking through the poison oak. So I'm going to let her be on that side. And she's making good choices, so I'm not worried about it. Good. You're such a good girl. Yeah, you did so well. Yeah. You might notice also that I'm giving her a lot more treats directly to her mouth now, as opposed to tossing them forward. That's because she doesn't have too much of a difference in how she accepts the treats now. So before, she was a little less interested in the treats if I tried to put them directly in her mouth, as opposed to tossing them forward and giving her that extra direction and movement and chance to speed up and chase something. That's really helpful if she's distracted and I need her to move, and it's going to be more difficult for her to get that from her just by leading her with a treat or just by moving my body. But since she's responding so much better to the leash pressure, good girl, and she's so much less concerned about dogs overall now, I don't have to use that as much, and I can give the treat straight to her face more, which gets a little bit more engagement directly with me. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. What a good girl you are. Ready? Oh, thank you. Good girl. Good girl. Good tail. She took the tension off the leash herself there. She's getting really, really good about that. That's also why I let her stay here longer, is that she gets to the end of the leash and then she backs up slightly so that she takes all the tension off the leash. Ready? Good. We're gonna have to move, Mama. Come on. There's people's coming. Oh, good. Come on. Thank you. Good girl. And here, I want to speed her up away from these dogs because there are people coming towards us. They're going to be getting in the van. It's just to our right. So I'm going to use tossing the treats to get that movement a little faster. Good. So we don't have to use any of that conflict. I don't have to use pressure or instigate any conflict. Good. To get what I want. Good. Come in. We're still moving. Okay. Switch. Across the street. A lot of dogs won't cross the street to come fuck with another dog. Right, so this is a little bit more emergency situation. Good. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Good. And she's got great body language here too. So we're gonna stand here. I know those dogs aren't gonna come across the street to us. They're very good dogs. There she goes. Good tail. I'm gonna let her think. Safe distance to do it. A little step. Good. Good. Good girl. That's really hard to turn your back on where she knows that there are other dogs, and to actually turn around and face me and put her back towards those dogs. A big deal. Yes. Go ahead. Go get it. Good girl. Another thing I want to say about when she starts to struggle and going softer rather than harder is you're de-escalating the situation. And she wants to be a really soft dog. She's not one who's going to be stubborn and obstinate for the sake of pushing you. Mostly if she's being pushy or she's not doing what you want, she's confused or she's too stressed. And in those situations, going softer and providing the guidance she needs takes the stress out of the situation. And then there's no reason for any opposition. It makes life a lot easier and it makes walking way more pleasant.